This is Life Thoughts with Stardew Valley. I'm a man in the West, and this is my experience with online dating. A few years back, I was going through a bit of a lonely period in my life. I was kind of finding that in my social groups, there was kind of nobody new coming in that was kind of like a prospective love interest. And I was finding myself very, very frustrated by that. Now, obviously, I knew about this whole thing of online dating, of finding someone online, and I kind of, for my own pride, didn't want to give it a go. I kind of felt like, oh no, if I can't get somebody in real life, if I can't get somebody outside of the internet, then I don't know, obviously there's something wrong for me. But the more and more conversations I had with people around me, the more I found that everyone was saying, you know what, online dating is just the way that people do things these days. And I resisted it for a long time because I didn't know even though I had the confidence to go through and give it a try. And until one day, my housemate came home from I had been away somewhere, and he had met someone, and he'd met them at like what was it called? Like a Morris dancing festival. And I was just like, okay, I gotta give it a go. I suppose the first thing I would say with online dating, if you're thinking about giving it a go, is to think carefully about the form in which you want to do that. The likes of Tinder have very different connotations to something like eHarmony. And you got to ask yourself the question, what do I want to get out of it? And let that kind of give you some wisdom as to where you go with it. So anyway, my friend Kat had told me about this one website to try out. And it was kind of specialist to kind of my faith group. And I was like, you know, I just kind of imagined it would just be like 6 old ladies on there, all called Vera. But my friend Kat was like, no, there's loads of people our age there. You got to get on there and meet some people. And so I gave this particular website a try. And honestly, it was just weird at first. Like, you're presented with this sort of matrix of pictures of all these different girls. And you see their name and where they're from and their age. You can look at their profile, and then you're supposed to like either message them or give them a wave. On other websites, I'm sure that'd be giving them a poke or something, but this is a very polite website. Anyway, and you've also got to build your own profile, and that was weird in and of itself, but I find that if you think of it kind of like you're learning how to crack a game, like you got to kind of go, not just put whatever you want out there, but just kind of have a think about it, really. I had to go and look up how to take a selfie because I was looking through my old pictures and I was like, oh, either they're really unflattering or I just look so awkward in it. And actually just doing a little Google of how to take a good selfie really helped. So funny. So I found myself posing, trying to get the right lighting on my face, trying to get the right angle. But it actually taught me a lot in that as well. And just kind of enjoyed the whole process of trying to bit by bit hone a profile. I suppose what I'd say to somebody who's just starting online dating or has maybe not had much success with it in the past is just kind of keep at it with just little increments. Don't be afraid to make a first move towards somebody. And when you do, just introduce yourself and don't make them have to go and read your profile in order to find out who you are. Just don't don't overload them, but just, hey, this is me, this is what I do, I see you like this, I also like that, and maybe ask them a question about it. I was only on there for about a month before I actually found somebody, and we started connecting and chatting, and our conversations got longer and longer, and we met up, and we've been together for a year, coming up to a year and a half now, and that's crazy. And just to think, if I hadn't have just given it a go and learned to get over the weirdness about it, then I would never have been in this position, probably. At the end of the day, I think online dating is really great for actually finding somebody who has the same purpose in a relationship as you. The trouble with trying to connect with somebody who's directly in your world is that, you know what, they might not be wanting a relationship, or they might not be wanting the same kind of relationship as you. But if you go and try some of these sites, and you do have to be careful as you do it, but if you go and try some of these sites, then actually that same intentionality coming from both of you can be just such a great catalyst and such a great weight off your mind. Of course, it's not guaranteed to work. You're not necessarily guaranteed to find the one, but you know what? Sometimes just taking these steps and making little bits of progress and trying is actually really good. It's actually so much more helpful than just sitting on your butt. Anyway, bit of a different episode this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell me about some of your experiences with online dating. Go comment down below. Ciao for now.